Hello, hello, Josie here. You ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. Embarrassment. People will do things to embarrass you. You know, they believe that if they embarrass you or make you look um, bad in the eyes of other people, that it will make you, what's the word I'm looking for? Hide in shame. Make you hide in shame. It will make you feel like you are, you know, that you look bad, you know? You'll feel that you look bad. You'll want to hide in shame. You'll think that everybody's talking about you. Everybody's making fun of you. Everybody's looking at you. Everybody's pointing at you, so on and so forth. And my thing is, like, a lot of the times, you're being embarrassed by other people. They're doing it intentionally. It's not that you did something accidentally, like, oh, you made an error, you made a mistake. For instance, I was arriving to my destination yesterday, and as I was heading up the driveway into the facility, someone speeds up real fast, pulls in, and basically blocks my way into the entrance to where I have to maneuver and go around. I was already heading in a path. This person's vehicle pulled right up as I was getting ready to pass by, and my cart ran into his rear vehicle, like his bumper. And it was a plastic bumper. You wouldn't have seen any damage. It didn't do anything. It was smooth on smooth. And this guy hops out of the car, and I don't believe that was an accident. That happened purposely. That was supposed to happen. I had my bag on the cart, and I noticed that it was starting to slip. And I saw that, and I grabbed it right quick. And there was this guy that was turning his head as if he was doing something or saying something or whatever. And I just responded, "Oh, nice try. Nice try." That was intentional. He was turning his head so that he didn't have to notice what was going on, so that when it happened, he could then look in my direction and not help, not assist, not say anything, but it'd be like an embarrassing moment that he would get to enjoy at my expense. As I'm walking into the establishment, the guy that was a passenger in that vehicle out front was coming through the doors as well too. Now I had my cart and I had things on my cart and I was moving, and this guy speeds up to basically where he's going to cut me off again to where I have to see him. And I just stopped my cart and I just motioned for him to go. Go. Another embarrassing moment that could have happened where my cart ran into him and there'd be an incident or something like that. I believe that embarrassments always work themselves back around to who actually needs to be embarrassed. Embarrassments work their way around back to whoever needs to be embarrassed, who really needs to be embarrassed. Meaning, certain people that instigate certain situations to happen, to go into a negative direction, a negative way, they are going to be experiencing embarrassment like compounded in their life in some way, shape, or form. And it's going to be, I just heard epic. It's going to be epic. It's going to be so embarrassing. So many people are going to see it. So many people are going to bear witness to that person's embarrassment. That person will basically not even want to return to where the embarrassment happened. They'll remember everybody that was around, that they know, that witness the embarrassment, it will be basically talked about for years. It's embarrassment of, individuals that should not be embarrassed, that like get through stuff quickly. It doesn't affect them. So even if my bag were to drop or to fall, I would have been like, okay, it happened. Pick it up, move on. Dust yourself off, keep going. Even in certain situations, in different environments, where they've tried to make me feel embarrassed. Okay. If you felt like you needed to do that, then okay, you felt like you needed to do that. But as I said, the embarrassment will work itself back around to where it needs to go. To those people that instigate the situations, that start the problem, that start the embarrassment, that create the scene, that set it up, they are the ones that are going to be embarrassed down the road. And they may never recover from that embarrassment. That's why I keep in mind. I was at this hotel bar a couple of weeks ago, and I had a couple of drinks, and I was just relaxing, just relaxing. And the bartender, I asked this bartender to bring me back a certain amount of change, and I did not count my money when I got the change back, because I thought they were, above board. And this person shorted me $20. And I noticed that the next morning, and I saw this person in a different way. I saw this person again the other day. I didn't say anything to him about it. I basically, in a way, let it go. But what they stole from me, they are going to have more than that taken from them. And I believe that this person seeing me again the other night let her know in a way that I knew, because the energy was different. The energy had shifted. I believe that she knew that what she had done was going to be coming back to her. Everything that you do negatively out here in the world eventually comes back to you in some way, shape, or form. And usually it's in a manner that you don't expect it to come back on you. You don't expect it to come back at you the same way that you dished it out. Like, it comes back worse. It comes back, like I said, compounded. That's the way I feel about a lot of things in this life that happen to us, especially things that we believe should not have happened to us, or things that we go through that other people put us through. Like, it always comes back around to whoever it really is intended for. And when it happens to them, they usually know as to why it is happening to them. So that's why I don't have any worries about that. I don't get angry. I don't get pissed off. I see things for as they are. And I allow people to do what they're going to do, because in their mind they feel like it's necessary. It's going to make them feel better, or it's going to make them look better, or it's going to make another person feel bad about themselves. And that's not necessarily the case with everybody. A lot of us have already been through so much embarrassment. We know what it is.